everybody, welcome back to part 3 of house number 2. So today we're going to be hopefully finishing up the sides of the house and getting towards the back. So today we're going to start basically, well, I said we're going to get to the back because we are. So what I want you to do is take out your sand and your sandstone and keep out your stairs, and we'll keep those two. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start on the back side of the house over on the right side if you're facing the front. So basically we have this big wall here with 4 windows. What we're going to do is come over to the side and we're going to count over 3. So 1, 2, 3, and our sandstone comes over, and we're just going to turn this into a solid wall. So stack this up all the way, and just keep coming up and down. And so we should have 4 blocks in between on this corner block. We should have 4 blocks. We're gonna make a window that's gonna be 2 wide. So what we're gonna do is start it right here, right even with the other windows that we have, and just do the same thing. So basically we should have this window basically like what we have right, where is it? Right here. So we basically want to make the exact same window. So I'm gonna make sure this needs to be upside down, and this needs to be a slab. There we go. And basically just a sandstone block above it, just like this. Now from here, all this right here going down is going to be a solid block as well, and a solid piece. So no windows added there. We could always add one in later if we do want one, but for now I do think we're fine. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our sandstone and we're going to come out 3 blocks from here. So on, actually, do we want to do that? Or do we want to add some more blocks? Because we still have a ways to go. So what I'm thinking is let's add a couple more blocks here on the side. Let's add 1 more. And so now what we're going to do is come over on this 3rd block and just kind of stack it up. So 1, 2, 3 blocks in front. Just like, actually have it come out 2 blocks in front. Stack this up all the way. Oh, missed one. There we go. Taking that and got that taken care of. Now what this is going to be, this is kind of going to be like a front entrance a little bit, but we're just going to have a window. So it's kind of going to be like what we had in the front. So let's count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Okay, let's add our 2 layers of sand with our 1 layer of sand on top of that sand. Okay, so what we want is 2 wide on the windows, or on the corners, excuse me. I keep mixing up my words. And we want the same thing on both sides. Actually, are we in? We're at a. We need to add 1 more, I think. There we go. Because then, yeah, I think we're good there. And so then stack this up. So you should have, let's see, 5 blocks left in the middle. And I need to replace this with our sand here. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is over on the left side of this, we're going to make our window. So it's not going to be perfectly in the center. And let's do the same 3 window wide design, just like this. Okay. Add your sandstone on top of it, like that. And then for the rest of this, we can actually just make this into a solid piece, but we are still going to have a 3 wide window at the top. So right here, we're going to have a 3 wide window, and it's going to be the same one that we did, I think it was right here in the center. So what we're going to do is have your upside down stair, have your 3 acacia wood fences stacked up in the middle with the thing in the middle coming across like that, and sandstone on top. And then just kind of fill that in. I need to take some more swiftness. I ran out. Okay, so we're looking fantastic. So that's that. So now we're getting into some of the more interesting pieces, because we're going to have kind of like a greenhouse, maybe, like, I'm not sure what you would call it, a sunroom, I guess is like the correct term. So for what for this, we're gonna do, take your sand, stack it up 2, then have it come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, yeah, 5 blocks should be good. We're gonna stack up the sandstone. Actually, do we want to do that? Because this needs to be extended back here, so we might do this first. So let's extend this back 2 more blocks, so it should be 3 total. Now when you get to the 3rd one, what we're going to do is have it come all the way over and connect right here. And that's going to be the top part of that roof. So there we go. And then this, we can actually just turn this into a solid piece. until we get to like there. So I'm going to stop it somewhere in the middle, in between this wall. So like I said, we are adding a sunroom onto this house. So we're not having this go all the way down, because that way we don't have to get rid of as many blocks. And one more layer. Perfect. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. The sunroom is going to start right here. Okay, and that's fine. And what we're going to do is have this come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And add a piece of sand there. And now we're actually not going to use sandstone for this. We're just going to use sand. That way we kind of get a little bit more different texture with it. So have your sand come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Basically almost all the way over until you're connected with the side here where your garage ends. So what you're going to do is stack up your sand 2 blocks on the bottom like usual, like what we did everywhere else. But instead of having, you know, huge windows, we're actually going to have 3 kind of like separate windows. So take your stone brick stairs, add 2, add a pillar, do the same thing again, do, same thing again, do the same thing again. I know, there's a lot of repetitiveness, and we should add 1 more just for fun. So it should look something just like this. Actually, I think we should move this over 1 more block so we get perfectly on the center. Because if you notice, we were 1 block off, which being the 1 block off is kind of irritating. So instead of it starting there, we're actually going to start it 1 block behind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're basically where we were starting it originally. Sorry to mess you guys up. I'm not trying to. Just trying to make sure you guys get a better house. So now we can start it. So then it's going to come all the way over and stop right there. And now we should have actually 4 windows, it looks like. So by the time we're done. So basically 2, 2. So this is actually a pretty big sunroom. So you guys actually, oh, my words, I give up. My words sometimes are just so bad, it gets more irritating than anything. So let's add our upside down stairs here. Okay. Now, instead of actual glass, you're going to use glass panes. So I'm going to get rid of that, take out some white glass panes, and we're going to stack these up 2 blocks, so 1, 2 on each. And also, you're going to have to take out some, do you want to use stairs or regular blocks? Take out some dark oak wood stairs, okay, and put them above, like this. And have it on all those windows. Then have your sand come across and on top of those stairs. And perfect. So we're so close to being done with this house. We're just about there. We're looking pretty good. So the door leading out is going to be here. So we can kind of stack this up. We want the door to be 3 blocks tall. So basically where our acacia wood's going to go. Perfect. Put your sand on top of it. And now we can start the roof for this. So the roof is actually going to be pretty simple. So, do we actually want to start it first? So before we even start on that, because I want to make sure we get everything to work correctly, have your sand come all the way back and connect with the front of your house, so your garage. Okay. Now I want to add 2 windows, kind of like for the sunroom right here, so it should stop right there. Okay. And just add your 2 more windows like we did on all the other ones. So I need to replace that with this, right? Yep. Oh my goodness, I'm just a calamity of errors. And just finish that up. Perfect. So now we have 2 more windows. We can add our glass panes in here. Just kind of finish it off. Okay, so now what we're going to do is the rest of this is going to be almost a complete stair. And what I mean by that is we're going to just kind of make this into a solid wall. But remember when I told you last part that we're going to have a really weird kind of roof design over here? And I wasn't lying. We are going to have a pretty weird design for a roof. Because why would I lie about that, right? It's just not really necessary. So basically, if you notice, I'm just kind of going with the flow of the roof still. And we're still just stacking up, right? But when we get to... because how do we actually want to do this? Let's actually start on the roof. I keep changing my mind, I know. But it is for a good reason. You'll see why. So let's get rid of that and take out our roof materials. start our slabs on the top part of this block. Have it come all the way around like this. Again, our cobblestone stairs start on top of the quartz slab, not one block behind it. So just have your stairs come around like this. And basically what we're going to do is just keep having our stairs building up until we get into where we can't expand it anymore. And it needs to be right here, right? There we go. Those ones are... Oh, actually, I messed up on that one. There we go. Those are actually always a pain to get those ones that are right next to everything. I mean, this house is definitely a very unique house. It's not like a house I've ever built before. I mean, it's in the same kind of design when it comes to traditional, but the materials and the shape of how it's set up is also probably one of the more unique things about it, which is something I like. I like unique houses because they're always more recognizable, and they can be a little bit more difficult to recreate and make, but in the end, they really are worth it when they're done. So that's another reason why I do like them. And so we're almost done finishing this off. So we should come up to a odd number in the middle. For this, add your slab on top like that. Okay, so now here's where we start the roof. So come one block above, like half a block, and we're gonna add a upside down slab right here. Oh, we can't add one there. Maybe just have it come up one more block. So here. So we're gonna start it right here, because I think that's where we started the slab. Ooh, no, we started the slab everywhere else right here. So I guess we do need to start it here. Okay, so I was right. Huh, see? I was right. I wasn't wrong. So basically what we could do there is just kind of make that into a solid piece. And there we go. So here's where the unique design comes in. So what we're going to do now, because hopefully now you can kind of see where this is going to go. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to make our stair step right here. It's basically going to start right here. And it's getting ready to storm here. So if you guys can hear wind and thunder in the background, I am sorry. So just kind of stack it up. Should come to a perfect point up the top. And have this come back down. And that's why it's going to be a weird kind of roof design. Because look at it. It's different. You know? You see what I'm saying now? And basically just have this stair come out one more block like that. And now we just do what we've been doing everywhere else with our stairs and our roof. Just having it follow the pattern of going back down. So really, it's not going to be difficult. It's just one of those things that it is very weird looking. And it is different because it doesn't really have that finished roof design. It looks like more of a half a roof. But I'm still happy with it, so I'm keeping it. And we'll turn this 2 blocks. Let's make sure we go in and add our upside downs. Something I preach all the time. If I probably had to preach anything about a house, it'd probably be that. Just because it is such a big deal. And then let's make sure we add our final product on top. And voila. There we go. So, I guess we should add one more window over here. So, let's add one. So, the window needs to start right here on this block. So, we can just put it somewhere in the middle. So, we'll just do what we've been doing this entire, for this entire house. Add a 3 wide window. So, just like this. And make sure, is that on the right size? It is. It's perfect. So let's add our upside down stairs with our acacia wood fence somewhere in the middle, connecting the two, and voila, we got done with all the house. Besides the roof, obviously the roof is not done if you take a look at it, but we are close to being finished with this house. So let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we want to do for this part. We could do is just continue just kind of following the outline of the roof here, connecting everything together. So how about we do that? So just kind of just follow the outline here. We get to here. When we get to the top of that, just connect everything to this now. Oh, and you know, it really sucks that it's raining because I just got my car washed. And so that's really going to suck. And when you get to here, just have this come all the way over and stop. And then we just continue the theme of connecting all the stairs together. So next part, we are going to finish up the outside of this house, hopefully. So I will see you guys next part. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated as always. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.